I hate that baby already. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this House of the Dragon reaction series. Tonight, we are continuing off with the House of the Dragon. This one is Season 1, Episode 6. Doesn't say the name there, but I think it said like The Princess and the Queen or something like that. Last time on the House of the Dragon, it was mostly kind of a boring episode, and I was also very distracted by the spider that eluded me prior to watching. Bad news, I still haven't found it, and he hasn't popped back up. I've been working at this desk all week, but I'm pretty sure it was in the shirt that I put in the freezer and subsequently washed. So hopefully I drowned him to death and I can relax a little bit, although I am still looking around pretty much every day. Anyway, guys, last time on the House of the Dragon, basically we had like this feast because the Valyrians and the Targaryens were going to come together, and they kind of had an understanding that their relationship was going to be just for show and for, you know, their duty, I guess, and they're gonna kind of go off and do their own thing. Not the guy anymore, because his lover, I guess, got pummeled to death. That's the best way I can describe it. Sir Criston didn't like that he knew about him and Rhaenyra, and he just pulp. That was probably like one of the most horrific looking scenes since probably the whole eye gouge thing by the mountain. So that happened, and then they got married really quickly, and then the king kind of collapsed. So this episode, I'm going to kind of guess that they're going to be dealing with the king dying, or maybe he did die at the very end, and there's going to be some tug and pull by, you know, the Valyrians and the Targaryens and everybody who wants the throne. So I wonder if Rhaenyra is going to be apprehensive to get on the throne finally, that now it's her time. I don't know. I'm excited to see how she handles it, and exactly what Daemon's going to do now that his brother is dead or dying. So anyway, guys, if you like this reaction and want to see more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length and a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. So if that interests you, please go check that out. If not, they'll be up here on the YouTubes eventually. And I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this episode of the House of the Dragon. Again, this one is Season 1, Episode 6. The Princess and the Queen, or the Queen of the Princess? I don't know, something like that. Let's do it. Like a flashback of the Queen?
And again.
Oh, those fucking sounds. Those sounds are so squishy. This isn't like the same area that Queen was in.
A boy, princess.
Princess? Which princess is that?
The Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
The Queen and... I assumed that Rhaenyra was going to be Queen after the dad dropped. But which princess is this? She just gave birth and she's about to walk towards the Queen? Jesus. Whoever this bitch is badass. I don't know why I called her a bitch. I meant it as in a good way. Tying out the umbilical cord. I know it's fake, but it still looks really fucking gross at the sounds. Second reason why I never want a child is because I couldn't handle the sights or sounds or smells.
The afterbirth.
Does it hurt to give birth to afterbirth?
Hold on.
Oh, is this like a backstory of the cousin, the would-be queen? I wonder why we're doing a backstory now. She just looks at him like, you motherfucker. Like, she's straight up just walking. You gotta walk upstairs. Are you kidding me?
What is it?
Pain? Like, she's still gotta be bleeding and ripped,
He can come to us.
right? Damn, she's strong as hell. She wants to carry the baby so she can appear strong. Maybe she should have been queen, you know? So we got a lot of, like, jumping ahead in the story. Now we're getting, like, a go back in time type thing.
Princess?
But that was that, like, Sir Criston's dad or something?
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labors.
Wait!
Finishes later.
This isn't a flashback. Did we jump ahead in time and these are new actors? Oh,
Indeed, Your Grace.
he's still alive.
Where is my grandson?
Did they replace the actors who played Rhaenyra and Alicent? Why the fuck would they do that?
A fine
He is looking awful.
Does the babe have a name yet? We haven't spoken.
Joffrey.
I hate that baby already.
I do believe he has his father's nose.
Why is the baby all white though? And
Hope the labor was easy.
I think I called the midwife a cunt.
Sooner or later, you may get one who looks like you.
So the princess is sleeping around still. Is it with Sir Kristen still?
Consult me before you name my child.
He's our child, is he not?
Any one of us is bleeding.
I deserve some say in the affairs of my own family.
You don't even get any blood in the family. Oh my God, she is literally still dripping.
Mother,
Oh, so it's like 10 years later?
we chose an egg for the baby.
This just kind of took me out of the entire show. We spent half of the season with a whole different cast, and now we're getting just a bunch of new actors in the same... Like, I get it, there's a time jump. A fucking again. Toss them out a window before it's too late. Was this, like, known? Or is this, like, a surprise to everybody? Am I just, like... Because I got House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones. I got all that on ad blocker, so I don't see anything that says Game of Thrones. Whenever anything House of the Dragon pops up, it's just, like, a big red box. So was this something that was announced or something? Because this is taking me way out of the show. I don't like it.
I don't like change!
I mean, she kind of looks like Rhaenyra. Hashtag not my Rhaenyra. Little adolescent dragon. Is that like a coliseum for dragon fights or something? Or to train the dragons? How to train your dragon? That's a cool looking dragon too. I'm saying dragon too much. Din Din! Gonna get to use your Dracarys.
Dracarys Vermax.
Dinner's ready for everybody now.
We have a surprise for you. You're the only one of us without a dragon.
Why doesn't...
Found one for you.
Why doesn't he have a dragon?
The pink dread.
First flight's always rough.
So I don't get why some of those kids don't have white hair. I just don't... I don't like this episode so far. It's kind of taken me out of the entire fucking show. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I liked Rhaenyra's actor. I liked Alicent's actor. They felt like they're getting into the role and they're about to, like, do some shit, you know? Sow some chaos. Like, I don't know who this is. Obviously, it's one of Viserys' sons, but why doesn't he have an egg if Rhaenyra's new son does? I feel like the writing is starting to slip up. I don't like it. Is he about to steal somebody else's dragon? Can you take command of another Targaryen's dragon? That's a big boy.
And 2 pairs of legs on each.
No.
240.
No.
Your obsession with those beasts goes beyond understanding.
They gave me a pig!
You will have a dragon.
Is that just her daughter, I guess? Seems a little out there, doesn't she?
You sure it wasn't our Aegon that put them up to it?
It's a wonder to me their eggs ever hatched.
Why is that?
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult to the throne, to you.
See, now I'm just confused.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you had would be dire.
I mean, this is 10 years later and she's still on about the infidelity or whatever. I mean, I guess she wants the throne for her kids. I don't really care right now. I'm kind of pissed. So these are basically all brand new characters because it's 10 years later and everybody's a different person after 10 years. Like, I don't like how they did this. If they wanted to do a 10-year time skip, wait till after the first season and then show it happening. I just fucking hate time jumps. And this show has been nothing but time jumps. What the fuck?
Whose idea was it?
What the fuck, dude?
Was it your plot?
Is that his mom?
We must defend our own. Do you think Rhaenyra's sons will be your playthings forever? Rhaenyra will ascend the throne and Jacaerys Targaryen will be her heir. If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit.
That's all her dad's words.
You are the king's firstborn son.
His dick is out still. Like, it's super weird.
Get dressed.
Can I finish? He just jerks off over his city. I mean, can't blame him. if you got the means and the power, might as well. Is this my boy? It's my boy. I was gonna say, if they change Matt Smith's character, I will be done with this show. Thought I saw the spider. Oh, okay. So he married her. That's smart. She's got a badass dragon herself, too.
A toast to Aegon the Conqueror.
Your aim is to marry one of our daughters, Your Excellence. You might have said so and spared us the history lesson. What?
First time she's ever heard that that's her fate.
We wish to offer you a permanent residence here in Pentos, as befits your royal station.
Continue.
The Triarchy has made common cause
I thought
with Corem Martell of Dawn.
I thought they got rid of the Triarchy.
Your family has dragons. 3 now, mayhaps 4 in the future.
And she's pregnant. But I thought they had 10 dragons 10 years ago. What happened to the other dragons? They keep fucking changing the show, and I'm not liking it.
We've already extended our visit here.
It's a most generous offer, and one we will certainly entertain.
Damn it. Maybe Matt Smith can help me later. I can't get my R's. See, why does she have white hair, and why does she have white hair, and those other 2 kids didn't? I don't understand.
They are using us.
It's refreshing, isn't it? We have dragons, they have gold.
We are the blood of old Valyria. We don't belong here.
Valyria is gone, we don't belong anywhere.
I want my daughters to be raised in their homeland.
Oh, so they're like not even in Westeros then.
At my end, I want to die a dragon rider's death, not that of some fat country lord.
He's still got that quiet authority, even with his wife.
You'll certainly form a lifelong bond, wouldn't you agree?
That is the hope, Your Grace.
I'm glad that he stayed hand to the king all this time.
Don't stand too upright, my prince. You'll get knocked down.
But I get up again. Ain't never gonna. Why does that look like Finn Wolfhard, by the way? Right? Do you see it too?
Let's see if you can touch me. You and your brother. I have to do better than that.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention.
Very well. Dracarys, you spar with Aegon. Eldest son against eldest son.
Hardly a fair match.
I know you've never seen true battle style, but when steel is drawn, a fair match isn't something anyone should expect.
That's a good point. Nice stance, kid. See, he's got a lot of power, and I'm gonna say maybe that kid could have taken advantage of it, but he's still a little green, isn't he? Don't count out the kids, though. We saw that one kid just straight up kill that one dude.
Don't let him get up.
It's combat training.
Enough! You dare put hands on me! They're gone. You forget yourself, Strong. That is the prince.
This is what you teach, Cole. Cruelty.
Your interest in the princeling's training is quite unusual. Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin.
Or a son?
Or a son.
Oh! Okay. But again, this is a relationship that... Oh! He's been on the upside of that before, hasn't he? That was confirmation. But again, we don't know this relationship between Rhaenyra and him because we don't even know who that guy is. Do we?
You have laid us open to accusations of an uglier treachery. Intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra is an offense that would mean exile and death for you, for her, for the children.
This rumor, spun by the princess's rivals.
People have eyes, boy.
Publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your...
He's gonna say whore.
You have your honor, and I have mine.
It's good recasting. I don't like a recast for no reason. Like a time jump, yeah, sure, whatever. But why another time jump? Why can't you tell stories and just stay in the same period? Like, let's get used to these characters. That's just so fucking annoying. Oh.
My dear wife.
He's found another one.
Milk swells the breast.
Would you mind?
Again, even that was good. Like, would you mind? Like, that's what my Rhaenyra did. That's how she acted. But, like, this is... I gotta get over it because the show is still halfway.
Triarchy takes new life from its alliance with Dawn. This is just what I need. Good honest battle to enliven my blood again.
Are you mad? Dark rumors are hunting us. Questions about our son's parentage.
Insinuations, are they?
They are our sons.
They agreed to do their duty, but why didn't he impregnate her then?
I have played my part here for 10 years.
10 years.
I am owed some...
You are owed nothing. This was our agreement. I have not begrudged you, but you do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
I mean, 10 years is not your sentence, dude. It's life.
Then I command you to remain in King's Landing.
Wow. Again, this Rhaenyra seems vastly different. What did she go through in these 10 years? We don't know. That would have been nice to know. Maybe they could have jumped forward a couple more years and, like I said, at the end of the season, show the new actor. But it's just...
Father ignores me.
Me too, she says. Daemon, I think, just is one-track minded. He has a certain goal, and that's that Iron Throne. Everything and everybody else is just, how can they help him? Is she going over the wall? I have a feeling.
Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Does your brother mention if this one bears a coincidental resemblance to the commander of the City Watch?
I miss my brother, Damon, as I think do you.
I miss Westerosi strong wine.
Is he just waiting for Viserys to die so he can go there and claim his spot in the throne? I think that's his play.
You never long for home. Instead, you spend your time here, in the library.
He's studying lineages, isn't he?
We must consider the cost to our subjects.
Cost of war is greater. We have been lax, and the old monster now lifts its head.
Let us be finished.
Wait.
Alicent's standing up to her.
I have felt strife between our families of late, and for any offense given by mine, I apologize. But we are one house, and long before that, we were friends.
That was a long time ago. It's almost like you guys are two different people.
Viserys will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena. Ally Arcel.
I mean, she's got blonde hair, right?
Additionally, if Cyrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them.
Rhaenyra.
If you watch The Office, you know.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly.
She might be in control more than he is at this point.
She is desperate. Now she expects us to ignore her transgressions, marry my only daughter to one of her plain-featured sons.
Let us put aside these childish quarrels.
Let's let our children marry each other.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King. My son, Harwin, has disgraced himself.
Oh, that was his son.
He's been expelled from the City Watch. That seems punishment enough.
It is not.
Your advice has been sage, unmarked by self-interest.
There is a shadow over my house, and it grows.
Name it if it casts such a gloom.
Yes, we must have your reasoning in plain language.
She's like, this is it, this is it.
I cannot.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
She's gonna have a chat with him later, isn't she? Yep. Hold up for a second.
King had an audience with my father.
He attempted to resign his post.
Oh, that's his other son. Okay. So we're starting to expand the universe and connect characters now.
Then he fell short of confessing my brother's transgression.
Your brother all but confessed the truth himself.
How does he know?
The Hand is compromised by the acts of his son. Cannot give unbiased counsel to the king.
My own father wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king.
What a collection of heroes I have before me. A murderer, a traitor to the crown. You've been sentenced to death by hanging. I am prepared to offer you mercy if you're prepared to pay a little price.
No, 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 no! Oh, it's tongue. It's a tongue. Oh, my fucking shit. Hang me, bro. Hang me. Just let me die. God. What the fuck do you think she's doing? Just so cold. Look at his expression.
I've reached the limit of my art. Child will not come. Could lay open the womb, but I cannot say for a surety whether it lives.
Would the mother survive it?
No.
Not again, dude. No.
Dracarys! 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 Dracarys!
I'm not talking. I'm sorry, guys, but this is...
Lena!
Good to your mother, lads. I'll visit, but that may be some time.
So they know that that's their real dad? I don't... Wow. I feel like this has been like my face for the last 10 minutes of the show.
I will return.
Is Harwin Strong my father?
Kid's smart.
Am I a bastard?
You are a Targaryen.
Brown-haired Targaryen.
I take it he's gone.
We're finished here. We're leaving.
To Dragonstone, then? You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
The wise sailor flees the storms it gathers.
Stop throwing my words back at me, damn it.
Bring him.
That's a good wife. Scarab? Alright, trying to figure out what's going on now. Just a bunch of chaotic shit happening.
What are children but a weakness? Through them you imagine you cheat the great darkness of its victory.
Did Alicent kill him? Oh no, fuck, I'm so stupid. It's the criminals they cut the tongues out of. Oh, don't walk out on your children, Damon.
Queen makes a wish. What servant of the realm would not strive to fulfill it?
I did not wish for this.
I feel certain you will reward me.
He's blackmailing the queen? Damn. This guy is a... I kind of figured he's going to be like the little finger, like the devious one, but that's uber devious right there. Alright everybody, that was The House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 6, The Princess and the Queen or something. I don't know, it just says Episode 6 right now. I mean, it was a good episode once I got over the shock of the giant time jump and completely recasting Rhaenyra and Alicent. Like, I thought we were gonna get like a flashback of the would have been queen and her husband. I can't remember what his name is, but they're Valyrian, right? But no, it just straight up was an older Rhaenyra, a completely different person, and her king consort that, you know, who lost his boyfriend the last episode, and it was just very jarring for, honestly, probably 3/4 of this episode. This actor who is playing Rhaenyra is doing a very good job because she had basically all of the other Rhaenyra's mannerisms and how she even said some phrases or words or how she sat and how she, like, just, you know, flippantly played with that ball or something. It's all just very Rhaenyra. She must have studied her very closely. The Alicent actor is also very good. I liked the other actors. And we spent 5 episodes with them. We watched them grow up. So it's like, why can't we... I guess, I don't know. This is 10 years and they have children who are like, what, 13 or something now. And I guess if they would have been standing next to their children, they would have just looked too close in age, I guess. But I really liked them. They did a really good job. And they helped make the show enjoyable for me. And sadly, now they're just gone. But again... these actors are doing a really good job mimicking the Rhaenyra and Alicent that we knew. But then we're just brought in with basically a whole new cast because we got all the children and now there's a bastard and Daemon married the that little girl and she had a whole bunch of kids and she ended up dying in childbirth. Well, she didn't really birth the child. But what I was going to say during that whole Dracarys scene, the part that I was just speechless, I couldn't say what I wanted to say. There was that dream that the heir would be born wearing a crown. I'm wondering if the next episode it's going to show a baby in the ashes of his mother wearing, like, I don't know, it's gonna be very morbid, maybe like her pelvis or something stuck on his head like a crown. That'd be really interesting if they did that. I don't think so. I think that would be like really far out of right field, but I don't know. I could see that possibly happening, which would be fucked up and crazy to see. So yeah, Rhaenyra is now going off to Dragonstone with her husband and her husband's boyfriend, and it's just this is basically a brand new show now. This is House of the Dragon season 1.5 episode 1 basically. I'm still on board. Obviously it's a good show. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I don't like that it happened. I can kind of understand why now that we get a whole new cast, but it seemed like there was so much to the show that we never got. Like, what was the fallout from Sir Criston killing that guy? Because that was the king consort's guard, his lover basically. How did Rhaenyra meet the guy that she cheated on with and had the kids with? Why didn't they do their duty and have the kids together? I don't know. And what happened to Daemon? Like, he just went off, and I guess they didn't want to show Matt Smith like being romantic with a child, which I get, I really do. But I don't know. It just seems like there was still a lot of story that we just skipped over. Again, there's just so much time jumps in the show. I don't know. Are we ever gonna get like a set time frame? Is this it? Are we gonna follow these characters now, or are we gonna get a completely different cast in season 2? I don't know. I don't like the way that it's making me feel about these characters. Now I don't want to be invested in anybody because I don't know if they're just gonna be recast soon. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I didn't like that. But I made that clear, I guess, by now, and I'm just kind of rambling. So anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode and the recast? Did you guys even know what was going to happen? Was it announced? You got to let me know in the comment box down below. And if you like my reaction, want to see more just like this, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length and a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. So that Ninja Shoot, go check that out. If not, they'll be up here eventually. So yeah, I guess it's going to be about it for me. So thank you very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, keep wearing a mask. Don't be an ass. And I will see you all next week for some more House of the Dragon. Take it easy, guys.